Welcome back to Universal Guidance. Before we start off your reading, I want to bring up these four main points to help you understand what I'm doing and to prevent from any questions to brew and also to not feeling confused after the reading. So, starting with the titles, as you can tell, I like to say phases of the moons, and that's because I do work with phases of the moons, and I want to sprinkle that on your reading to help you move through life easier. And that's because um unconsciously we are influenced by the moon. So when I'm doing these channelings, not only am I trying to pick up any important messages that you need, but also to take any actions you need um, during those phases to help you in your life. So, on a superficial level, I am telling you what you need for that week, but underneath it all, and in an unseen mystical world, I'm also um, giving you advice on what actions you need to take to fully harness these influences of the moons. So the new moon, the first quarter, the full moon, and the last quarter. And when I'm saying waxing moon, I mean the first quarter, and when I'm saying the waning moon, I'm saying the last quarter. So moving on to the second point, if you're familiar with the Toro deck, you already know what their names are and what their meanings are. However, the deck I'm using, the Enchanted Toru, there are three groups that have different names, but they have the same meanings. However, I like to um, what's it called? I like to use them for other reasons, but right now I'm just going to clarify what these groups are and what they actually mean in the original deck. So we have the princess, the prince, and the hearts. So when I'm saying the hearts, I'm saying the cups. When I'm saying the princess, I'm saying the page. And when I'm saying the prince, I'm saying the knights. And when I'm using the pages or the princess, I am saying that you are receiving a certain messages. So pages bring um, messages to you, where the prince or the knights bring telling you what action you need to take. And the hearts are just the cups, and they mean like the original one, just they bring up they signify the water element and emotional aspects within you or around you. Um, Going on to the third point, the kings and queens. So when I say kings, I'm saying masculine energy, and when I'm saying queens, I'm saying feminine energy. And what I'm suggesting is for you to be aware of who's giving off these energies. Because one thing you need to know within the spiritual community is that we acknowledge that we have both feminine and masculine energy within us. However, some are more prominent than others. And depending on the situation and environment you're in, we tend to utilize one over the other. So these energies are interchangeable. So it doesn't matter if you're a male or female. If you are a man, you can have feminine energy. And when you're a woman, you can have masculine energy. But like I said, they always change depending on the situation you're in. So when I pull out the card and I say, you know, these energies, I am depicting the energy that these person gives off. So keep that in mind, but also keep aware of them as well. In the fourth point, I want to finally mention, fourth and last point, is the reason why I don't the cards, bef- shuffle the cards in front of you guys before the reading. And the main reason is I am saving myself from the embarrassment of how I look and how I sound when I'm doing these. I've recorded before and I look so silly, and I didn't, yeah, and personally, I find it embarrassing. So, and the reason why I want to bring this up is because within the Toro community, we they have informed a lot of their readers that there are people out there that like to shuffle or pre-shuffle their deck and have things already prearranged just so they can be misled or give off information to manipulate whatever. But that's in very few cases. But overall, other readers, they know what they're doing, and some of them are comfortable with that. Some of them are very quick to pick up their the reading seat that their audience needs. Um, However, I'm not that way. Some take longer, and yeah, and I'm don't want to show you guys that. So yes, so bringing up all the points. Hopefully they're helpful and answer all the questions that you need for your readings, and enjoy. And let's get into it. Welcome, Capricorn, to your waxing moon reading. And this reading are for those who have their sun and or ascendant in Capricorn. So when I was shuffling, these two cards came out, and I usually don't do like a general overall reading or general like reading. But when cards come out, I read them as so. So we got the Three of Wands with the Strength card. And I feel like you are giving in to the help that you need. You're receiving help, and you're receiving help, and you are getting the help that you need in order for you to be strong within yourself, or the strength to carry something on. So moving on, we got the Princess of Wands, the Six of Hearts, and the Magician. So yeah, you're trying to bring something from the past. You're trying to manifest it. And you're gonna receive a message from it to help you move on, to help you with a project or work, to the work that you need. So moving on to the second row, we got the King of Pentacles, the Prince of Hearts, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and the Moon. Yeah, so it's gonna, within this pursuit that you're trying to achieve, you are listening to yourself, and you are probably going within, or you're going into some um, direction that's going to help you bring stuff to the surface, to bring something that's going to change your, like, bring in new beliefs, or what's the word, habits, bring in new habits. You're being offered these habits so that you can help manifest things into your life. And you need to allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling, and express this with this King of Pentacles, someone who is a masculine, earthy being, or someone who falls in the sign of a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Moving on to the third row, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Hearts, and the Star. Yeah, you're holding on to this very tightly, and you're holding it close to your heart. And that's great because you're going to be able to pursue it. But I feel like it might lead into disappointment. And it might be with this fiery, feminine being, or someone who falls in the sign of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And it's telling you to just be cautious of what you're trying to manifest. We got give birth and surrender and trust. You want to surrender and trust into this Queen of Wands, but you're probably worried or just very cautious that it might lead to disappointment. Okay. So for give birth, we have, can you feel it? In this very moment, you are blooming with creative potential. You are called to bring great things into being. The divine feminine force of creation is flowing powerfully through you. Be open to this cosmic energy that constantly in, inundate, inundates the universe, awakening new life and bringing the formless into form. Deep within you, ideas and inspirations are incubating, preparing for the moment when they will burst forth into the tangible world. Bring this energy into your conscious awareness now. Yeah, like I said earlier, you are working towards something that's going to give you strength. And maybe that's what it is. You're trying to give birth to this new strength. And you probably just need to focus on that more than moving on. We're gonna go to the second one, which is surrender and trust. So it is as if a strong current of rushing white water surrounds you, pushing you forward while you cling desperately to a jattering rock along the river's edge. And yet, if you were to trust the universe enough to let go, you would swirl and slide joyfully along your most ideal path. Even though you may not know precisely how this path will look, if you consult with your deepest inner knowing, you will realize this current cannot fail to propel you to where your heart wants to go, to the ocean, which is a metaphor for your alignment with your divine source. The plan is to know this perfect dance of surrendered harmony. You are now being called to open your heart to the music of the heavenly realm. Release resistance and tension, and let the divine be your dance partner and take the lead. Yeah, trust yourself into this unknown. Because you are following your intuition into a place where a lot of things are going to bring you to surface. Things that will help you create new habits and give you this new set of mind that will help you with strengthen your being and strengthen your sense of self and sense of security. And just trust it, that whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it will come. Allow this King of Pentacles to help you with it. And yeah, and don't allow yourself to don't think too much on what this Queen of Wands might bring you, might bring disappointment into you. Not in a sense like they're going to do something malicious to harm you, just in a sense like they are going to probably just come and go in your life. Because yeah, it seems like you're happy that they're there, and maybe they're also there to help you along the way too. But you just seem there's gonna be something later on that you're gonna be bummed about. And again, it's not something malicious. It's not something they're gonna do something harmful. It's just something. Maybe something that they might give, something they're going to give. Yeah, some kind of like love they're gonna give, and it's just not what you, I guess, wanted or expected. So that's what I got for you, Capricorns. Thank you for coming by, and I'll see you next time.